name is Nantchev, and this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. So click on the subscribe button below and press the bell notification right next to it for the latest uploads. Now, how do you go about getting more money? Simply this. You've got to help more people solve a problem. You have got to solve a problem for more people, and the bigger that problem is compared to the amount of people that are affected by it, the more you're going to be rewarded. If you solve a problem, a simple task that only a few people care about, then you're going to be rewarded only a little bit. But if you solve a big problem for a lot of people, then you're going to be rewarded a lot. You will always be rewarded in proportion to the size of the problem that you solve for people. So endeavour to solve big problems for a lot of people, and you'll be rewarded in proportion to that, because it simply affects their livelihood or what they're doing or what they want in life. But also at the same time, seek to enlighten, share, reassure, answer, help people, solve problems for people. This is what people mean when they say add value into the world. Add value, just add value, just add value. But adding value is very vague. You have to do something a lot more. Something a lot more practical is to solve problems for people. When you understand your customers and your world, then you can solve a problem for them. I was watching a video earlier on Facebook with this American news channel talking about how these two grade 9 girls had created this product they call Better Butter, which is the problem they were talking about was spreading butter on bread was a bit tedious. It was like it tears the bread, and the butter is a bit hard and all that kind of stuff. So what they inadvertently did was they melted butter, put it inside a glue stick, and then froze it, and then you can just simply, rub your butter onto the bread. It solves a small problem, but a lot of people will be affected by it. So interestingly, conversely, if you're solving a very expensive problem, but only affecting a few people, then you're going to be rewarded probably just as much as if it was a simple problem but a lot of people, because the metric is off counter. Similarly, the complexity, your reward, therefore the money, is in relation to how difficult the task is, but also how replaceable you are. Because if the task is very simple, let's say flipping burgers, for example, at a food store, a fast food joint, that task is very easy to retort to somebody else. So you're quite dispensable, and if you're quite dispensable, then and it doesn't matter about you. You can come and go, and they can get someone else and come on in. You're quite replaceable. But if you're one of a kind, you're the only one there is, you're the genius, or the only person that knows precisely this, or precisely how to do this, or precisely what to do, then you're even more valuable, because you're simply irreplaceable. But then arises the question of how to become irreplaceable. Well, that's a question and an answer for another time, but it's down to people recognizing your value, your abilities, your talents, and that's by doing stuff for the world. Start that business, write that book, do that podcast, do that thing, encapsulate your knowledge, your intellectual property into something and share it with the world. Or have the justification, have the qualification to be able to earn, or to have that accreditation. You may know some serious smart stuff, but then you have to justify it, and you may know stuff, and you may deserve the attention and respect, but you then have to go out into the world and you have to justify it, because no one cares about you, but you have to justify them caring about you for you to be rewarded the things you want. So life is very much cause and effect that way, where if you want something, you have to put something into motion in order to create it and achieve it, and you have to push and do something with the world for the world to push back and to give you something back. You can't just rest on your laurels hoping that you're going to get what you want. It doesn't work that way. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. So you have to get what you want. You have to earn it, create it and do things for people. Solve problems for people. The more problems you solve, the more expensive the problem is for more people, the more you're going to get rewarded. That's what it's all about. So my question of the day to you is, what problems are you solving? My answer to it is, look at this channel. I'm doing a lot of stuff for entrepreneurs to share and teach entrepreneurs. I'm also at the same time sharing my ideas, sharing who I am and exposing myself to the world, and talking with all my ideas and sharing them with the world. I'm duplicating myself, and I'm solving a little problem or a medium problem for ideally a lot of people that can see this, depending on the title and the tags and the description and all the rest, and the topic and the playlist and all that kind of stuff. So that's the kind of problem I'm solving. But also I'm doing a few other things. Like I'm about to publish a book about content marketing and inbound marketing, and it's like, well, that's going to be interesting problem solver for a lot of people. So it'll be a medium-sized problem for a lot of people, which is okay. But then it's like, well, let's do more. Let's solve more problems. So each of them stack, and because each one is targeting slightly different people, then each of those stacks as well, and people will hear about me. And it's like, yeah, I'm on the right track. So let's keep going. Let's keep grinding. Let's keep pushing and pushing and pushing. But anyway, the question of the day for you is, what problems are you solving for people? Comment below, answer below. I'm very curious what the answers are. But remember also that this channel is all about helping you become a remarkable entrepreneur. So click on the subscribe button below and press the bell notification right next to it for the latest uploads. How cool is that?